So, Nee, that was both impressive and a little concerning.
So many legs.
I mean, congrats on killing most of them, but
Piss off.
I don't think Mika approved of your little
Stunt. Holding
Yeah.
her constantly.
Mika does seem a little indignant, but she puts a hand on Nee's back. Are you all right?
I don't know.
I mean,
Well-
I remember the little one back in Marasa. I didn't know you were that scared.
Are they all dead?
Yes, they are all
And
dead.
the world is a better
have-
place.
Most of them are burning.
Even better.
Arrows and fire consume them.
Well, that explains the little hole deals that we were finding.
I just hope we didn't upset the balance by wiping out literally the world's recycle process.
Fuck the recycle process. Fuck spiders. Fuck you.
Recycle process. They're not
I'm-
scavengers.
She slowly gets up, kind of adjusting her uniform a little bit, kind of shifting awkwardly. Sorry, you had to see that. I've never encountered spiders that big before. And I wish I never did.
Yep, Mika
you know you
pats.
could
Yep,
also-
Mika pats you on the back. It's all right. Just next time, cling something that isn't me. I can't fight if you're hugging me like that.
Hmm.
The one time,
I mean, you are very huggable.
I am very
That's what the-
huggable. I know this, and so are you. We discovered that already. That was not the time.
Hmm.
I know, but I mean,
the one
Blame-
time you don't
blame-
enjoy a hug.
Anyway,
right? Excuse me. She's gonna punch Thanatos into the revenge.
and for the
Alright.
record, Thanatos.
this is going. So
18.
Also,
Wait, what?
that was Mika rolling lore everything on the spiders.
before we do that, so what am I rolling for accuracy for?
You were
I'm
just-
rolling accuracy for.
Yep, it would just be
punching.
accuracy to punch him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, punching who?
You.
You
Apparently, she's punching you.
14.
Well, considering my avoidance is 6, most definitely that is.
All right, what's your
And
armor?
there's literally no way for her to not hit me except a critical fail.
Hey, for the record, Thanatos,
18
you'd
damage.
be amazed what you
What?
can do
Okay,
with web.
so Thanatos.
Honestly, you probably shouldn't be talking to him right now because I'm in the middle of doing a punching act.
and what is his armor?
20.
So no damage.
Ouch.
So what happens
Still.
is you kind of you hear
Bonk.
Thanatos make this remark, you rear back and you punch him in the gut. Dong! Ah! Your fist now hurts.
Deja vu. That's what you did, Thanatos, when you punched me.
Karma.
All right, so heads up. That 48 I rolled a minute ago, that was for loot. You get 20 spider eyes.
That would be
He is not carrying those.
Mika does. She's sort of going between the spider corpses and investigating them as you're all sort of doing this bullshit. And she comes back a minute later, having apparently harvested some of the eyes, and she holds up the bag and is like, "These can be sold to an alchemist for some extra gil." She puts it away and then sort of gives Nee this sympathetic look. Now, as horrible as all that was, I don't think we're done.
Yeah. There's usually more spiders than that.
More
Probably-
spiders. All
Probably
right.
a nest.
Good.
So,
Give me a minute.
Right.
yes, for the
Shit,
sake of
right.
your sanity, don't lose it.
So she sort of claps her hands together and says, "So these are needleback spiders, named as such because of the tiny hairs on their backs. They're like thousands upon thousands of tiny needles. Now, they are typically found in the cello song forest, if everything I've heard is to be believed. But they travel in enormous groups. But there's always a matriarch, a big female who breeds with all the lesser ones. Regularly.
Good. Bigger spiders. This is my favorite day.
Me?
So, if we encountered a bunch of little ones, and yep, they're small enough, they're all males, there's a matriarch somewhere."
Yeah, and big
Good
ones are going to be
means
happy.
we have to go kill it, or else there's just going to be more.
Pretty much.
Obligatory boss fight.
Oh god.
Hopefully we get a destiny point at the end of it, so I'm back to 8. We'll see.
Also, so yeah, we should probably go look for this matriarch. Nee, are you sure you don't want to stay here?
I'm just give me 5 minutes and to try and mentally process this bullshit, and then I'll be good.
Take deep breath.
Fane kind of comes up and is like, if it helps, I can scout ahead with my scope, and if I see any others, I can give you warning before they turn up.
Warning
Just
would
be
help.
careful.
Warning allows preparation. Warning means I'm not seeing them in pitch black out of nowhere and shitting myself.
Okay, calm yourself. If you
Does
wish,
the farmer know about the spiders?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about the farmer first? We need to inform him.
I mean,
Thank you
isn't
for
he-
volunteering, Alistair. Go tell him.
Isn't he
Oh, yeah.
asleep?
Me and you are gonna have a little chat.
Well, actually, it is worth noting, like, that fight did actually have some noise because, Fane fired a shot from a
Yeah.
fucking sniper rifle and
And
Thanatos
besides, he's
made a
probably
big
gonna come
explosion.
here.
And Neotho
That
was
did.
screaming like a fucking banshee.
Which will be
Yeah.
hilarious in the game version.
So it's at about this
Yep.
point that as you're sort of having this discussion, you actually see Lejeune running up, sort of like, what happened? Holy hell! As he sees all the
You've
corpses.
got a spider infestation problem.
Hell spawn!
And I'm going to talk with my friend here to try to calm her down. The rest of you, fill him in the details.
Alistair, you don't talk to me. You're not helping. Don't jam
Look.
on, please.
Listen,
Mika comes over to you, is like, Nee, come on, and just kind of guides you away from them over towards the trees to sit you down.
So, yes, you've got spiders. That explains the little hole deals we were finding in the area.
Oh, it does. Wow. That's
It also explains why it was so quiet. Spiders usually don't make a whole lot of noise.
indeed. Oh,
And if our friend Mika back there knows her stuff, which she does, she really does, there's a matriarch around here, and we're going to have to go squash it, or else you're going to get a lot more.
oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, this is worse than I thought it was going to be. Well,
Do they usually come out of the forest?
I mean, to be fair, I hadn't heard of this type of spider until just now. Again, I'm not an animal expert. I'm not a monster expert. I'm a farmer. I deal with crops, pigs, cows, and chocobos.
You've never seen them moving around here before?
No?
That's strange. Maybe
So,
maybe they got moved out of their old territory.
Maybe they got chased out. I don't know.
hmm.
Bigger predator came wandering through. If they're from deeper in, maybe a Malboro or Borbal stepped all over them and they had to run away over here.
Maybe.
Interesting. I may need to ask Mika more on these spiders before we engage.
Maybe. Or if we can get to the point where Nee can go with us without having a panic attack. Because as cool as that little deal she did was, it didn't.
Thanatos, there's
Leave
nothing
them.
to be funny about.
I'm
facing your
just,
greatest
I'm
fear.
just saying,
It
I've
can
never,
be-
I've never seen her scream like that.
Yes, but you have
It
to
was an
realize
impressive scream, yeah.
But you must realize that now she has to try to conquer her greatest fear, if she can. If she
Well-
does, then we may prevail, and she may be over her fear.
Well, just think about
Yeah,
it.
that-
But not.
Oh, see, that's not happening. At most, she'll
But-
tolerate it for the time being.
It's just,
But if not, then the fear would consume her. And I
well,
think-
it's
You're being a bit dramatic.
I mean, spider
Well,
is one thing. At
well,
least it's
let's
not a
see.
behemoth.
me a bit dramatic. After you killed like 20 of
Yeah,
the
like
little
the
gods.
fear would consume her. I'm not gonna go bloody evil Super Saiyan nutso.
Oh,
just
no,
because
no,
I
no,
hate
no, no,
spiders.
no, no. I wasn't suggesting that. I was suggesting you might shit yourself and run off. Mika.
Shit running off it there. Ah.
You know, I half expected her to just either just grab Mika and just start to and try to like jump out in a way.
Well, running definitely was high on our list of things to do, but abandoning her friends isn't exactly a thing she likes to do. So
So she,
yeah.
So she chose to be
Hey.
to paralyze her friend and be paralyzed with her by hugging her so tight.
Yeah. A mixed bag of confusion and emotions.
It's time to face your fears, Nee. To protect the ones
Well.
you care about.
You are very overdramatic, Darkness, just saying.
Quite. So,
Says the one who was holding on Mika, unable
At
for
least-
her to...
all right.
At least
all
I'm speaking this is a fable.
All right.
right, children, behave. Now let's.
All right. Let's see here. I am going
Oh,
to
you're
have
the biggest child here.
all right, I'm going to have Mika make a healing check on you, Neve, to sort of patch you up a little because you did take some scuffling. So you get 16 HP back.
Thanks
Scuffling.
for that.
Welcome.
Not very dignified, huh?
Not really, no.
It's so blunt.
I mean, she has. This,
Sorry.
I mean, she has this affectionate smile as she's saying it.
She kind of nudges her a little bit. Sorry for putting up with that. I was rather hoping we wouldn't encounter anything like that, because arachnophobia, my sisters like to take the piss all the time, sure, but even that's one thing they won't toil with. I mean, they've never put a spider on my pillow when I was a kid or anything. Well, at least after the first time.
Ah.
Mika's ears kind of flick a few times, so she just lets out sort of an exasperated sigh and gives a bemused shake of her head. You ready to get going?
Alright, see, you can do this. Okay. Alright. I know what we're dealing with. It's not going to be a surprise again. I think I
Alright.
can
Just take
handle
deep
it.
breaths and try to keep calm.
All
Anyway,
right.
Oh, hey, Alistair.
Mika,
Right.
do you know
All right,
anything
Fane,
else
why don't
about...
you scout ahead, see if you can find anything?
Sure thing. Fane nods and running off.
Mika,
Hmm?
do you know anything more about the matriarch? These spiders. Is
Only
it
that-
intelligent to communicate?
No, it's just bigger and meaner.
Gotcha.
How much bigger?
You know how each of those groups had like 6, right?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm actually referencing size here.
Mhm.
She's bigger than 3 of them. 3 of those groups clustered together, if I'm remembering right. The big ones, anyway. The big matriarchs. There's a bit of variety.
I
Ew.
see.
In that case, then, he kind of gets up. Suna just crossbows his gun somewhere. She's going to retrieve that and kind of put it back on. Mum once said to me, if something scares the hell out of you, get angry and kill it instead.
Sage advice.
Quite.
As
Alright.
much as we must take out the matriarch, we must also watch out for the baby ones or any others.
All right,
Funny woman, my mother.
Alright.
so if everyone
Yeah.
would be so kind as to make survival checks to discern the trail that this latest group of needlebacks made and follow it.
Quite. I am also going to be chugging.
Survival.
I'm going to be chugging an
Not-
ether to get some of my.
Survival
Stuff
isn't a
back.
skill.
It isn't?
Yes, it is. Is it?
No.
Nature is.
Nature is. That would be
Interesting.
better, yeah. Okay, nature.
Yes. Yeah, survival isn't a thing.
Sorry, I
I
run
swear I
2
don't
separate
know.
campaigns, a D&D 5th edition and an FFD6, so.
11.
That makes
Right.
sense.
All right, let's see here.
Mine's is just 2 normal D6s.
Mika gets a +2.
6. Fuck.
Back.
And fuck. It's 7 for you.
All right, so.
Because we're not very good at nature.
All right, so.
Yeah, the best.
Everyone who rolled higher than 10, so Nee and Mika, interestingly, you're all able to you two are sort of like figure out, you locate the trail, and Lejean sort of waves as you're following it and is like, good luck. Oh dear. And he goes and like retreats back into his house.
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright, so. Go to the forest, follow the trail right to their big mama and
burn it until there's nothing left, like it deserves.
Which
It
is-
is a spider, and spiders suck.
All right, so
Yes.
Fane has gone ahead. Marching order, please. I'm assuming Nee and Mika are in the front because of those survival checks.
Yeah.
Where then is everyone else?
I'd be in the middle, I guess.
All right. Thanatos is AFK. Rocket, where are you plunking yourself?
In the back.
All right. And
Oh,
I'll
wait.
put Hades next to Alistair. All right. So that is our marching order. Good to know. All right.
It
All right.
seems you picked up on the trail. Let's go.
Nia and Mika, you lead the way for a little while. Even in the moonlight, it's a little hard to see. We'll say that Thanatos pops a fire wisp to make it easier, and combine that with Mika's naturally slightly better night vision.
All right, what I missed?
Nothing much, just figuring out the marching order and starting on the narration. So, with a bit of help from a little spark that doesn't consume any MP from Thanatos and Mika's slightly better night vision, you'll follow the tracks away from the farm and up to the north and west. Copses of trees start to become more commonplace, and the chirping of crickets and night animals get a bit more loud and frequent as you're going. You occasionally hear owls hooting or night birds of prey screeching as they swoop down to pluck a field mouse from the grass.
Right, everyone. Be careful of any webs and anything with 8 legs. Kill it.
Right. So, eventually you start coming up to essentially the edge of the Cello Song Forest on this side of the river. And I need everyone to make awareness checks as you do.
Are we still meant to be on the farm screen?
Well, hang on. We'll move to the map soon enough.
Alright, while we're running that, I also need to quickly go to the loo. So,
Jesus Christ, everyone's having to go take a piss.
This is why I
fact,
went
a
before we
massive-
begin.
glass of JD and Coke. So give me a break.
I drank 2 pints of water and my beer.
Right.
With alcohol free.
All right, so
And
let's hear. So we got
10.
10, 13, 14, 14, 7, and
7.
10.
all right. That is a pretty good spread. Most of you got it. The only one who didn't is Fane.
The
Despite
sniper
she's
is the least aware. That's concerning.
No,
She's
as-
accurate once she has a target.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think she might need a bit more training though.
Hmm.
We honed her skills.
All right. Well, I gotta wait for Tom to get back.
Yeah, I figured that. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
That epic scream, though. That's wonderful.
That epic scream.
I heard that.
Just jumping into the air, you just hear.
Oh, God, she is a freaking minigun in this campaign.
Well, at least her limit break is anyway.
When she's skirt, yep.
She's skirt.
And she is a skirt lady. Skirt
Note
Phil.
to self: build mecha knee.
Mecha.
All right. Well, anyways, so as you're going, you eventually, as you go and approach the edge of the forest, go away, Spy Hunter. I don't want you right now. You sort of look ahead and you can see the beginnings of webs on the ground, all of you.
Shit.
Fane doesn't see it because she's high up in a tree, sort of peering out with her sniper rifle. As you're drawing closer, she looks down towards all of you and nods. No sign of spiders yet. But the rest of you, you can look down and you see, like, webs sort of crisscrossing on the ground, little strings of silvery silk that glint in the moonlight. Crisscrossing all over the place.
No sign of spider.
No spiders, but plenty of webs. Also, as I slowly scroll down, I see a room and a bedroom, and then it glitches out of frame.
What?
What?
That's weird.
What?
What?
That's what I see.
Where? Ping it.
Hang on a second. I'm all right. I think. Hang on. Is that back here. But it's at an angle. It's weird. I just take a picture of it. It's like, what the heck?
I mean, you're on the map that shows the forest edge, right?
Yep, I am. But I just see, like, as I scroll down at a certain angle, it just pops up at random. It's weird. I think it's just glitching out.
I think it's just you because I'm not seeing anything.
There's
Yeah,
nothing-
I show you what I mean. I show you what you mean. Carry on.
Well, show us later, and let's just.
That's it. Continue.
Right, so yeah, you see the webs sort of crisscrossing on the ground. And you sort of get this uncomfortable tingling down your spine. What y'all doing?
I had a few stories
Put
of
the
places like
picture
this
at the
when
back of the-
he was a ranger before being royal guard, and I gave me nightmares, and now I'm in the night.
You sure you want to be up front, Nee?
Well, I know forests, and as terrified as I am now that I'm there, I'm eager to burn everything. So, yeah, the fight's not ready.
All
Very
right.
well then.
You see her eye visibly twitch.
So,
All right.
shall we continue?
Yes.
So, if I was a giant mummy spider, where
There you
would
go.
I be?
Well, matriarchs,
Right in the middle.
matriarchs usually
Oh.
hide in, they usually make their nests in cool, damp places where that doesn't get a lot of light. They are nocturnal,
Wonderful.
so maybe a little deeper inside.
Joy.
I imagine there's maybe like a mossy cave or an outcropping or something where they make their home. They'd also want to shelter any eggs that they make, so they would have to be with shelter.
I'm getting Harry Potter flashbacks. Second film.
Same.
Hagrid, where are you?
Hagrid.
How do we want to
Yeah,
go about
where's that
this? We
picture?
could try drawing them out.
And
is,
how we do that?
I'm not sure. Drawing them out, we could draw the little ones out, but the mother wouldn't count.
No, but if we draw enough of the little ones out, well, for one thing, we'll thin them out so they won't be giving us trouble when fighting the big one. And it'll also mean there'll be a lot of them coming from the cave, creating tracks for us to follow.
True. But again, how do we draw them out?
She points at the webs.
These wouldn't be here without a reason. It's
Ah, yes, the whole detect motion from the web.
so if we start fucking with the webs, the spiders will think there's prey and will come running.
Fair enough. Hey, Nee, you want to step on it?
Oh dear, robot.
You a little.
Yep.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Sorry. As I was saying, so Nee, you want to step on it?
There's robot going on. I can't.
Okay.
You're coming in a
Disconnect
bit
and
clearly
reconnect.
now.
Can you hear me?
Here?
Hey, Lumi. Tom's having connection issues.
Mm. But yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah, I see that. It is weird.
Tom's been Tom's been having
having
an issue. We were hoping that it wouldn't bother us during this, but apparently it just wants to.
starting it.
Yeah. Oh well.
I think this is the time of day when it usually starts when I guess a lot of people are on.
Mm.
I don't know, it's almost 10 where he is.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad I have my own Wi-Fi so I can just use it myself.
Right.
All right. Well, gotta pause for a bit while we're waiting on him, I guess.
We are so sorry, everyone. Please stand by.
Yeah, we're. I'd say we're working on it, but there's not really much we can do except wait. So I'd be lying.
I mean, if anything, Tom will probably just, if he can't get it going again, Tom will probably just switch to his phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there
At least for
possible
Discord.
you could use this data?
Oh, where is our little Nee? Oh, where could she be?
Oh dear.
I don't know.
And I thought party subs are my thing.
Oh.
Oh well.
Tom's back in the Roll20 room.
Yep, so he just needs to jump back here. Hopefully everything should be fine.
Hopefully.
Welcome back.
Alright. Try speaking.
Working?
Yee?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, that works.
Yay!
Woo!
What was the last thing you heard?
A lot of robot static, and then Hades telling me to do something. I didn't hear what.
I was okay. So back to what I was saying. So, Nee, you want to step on the web?
Step on the web. What was the plan?
The
Mika
plan is to lure them out.
by stepping on
And-
the webs they have crisscrossing around and drawing their attention because they'll detect motion from disturbing the webs.
If we're disturbing the web, best not to step on them because they're incredibly sticky. Just, cut them up and...
Or do you want to just poke it with a stick?
How about how about we find something heavy like a rock and chuck it at it?
It
That's
needs
Can
to
I
move.
use throw stone on the web?
It needs to move or they're not going to come out. I have
Well-
been around many spiders.
Well, it's gonna move if she throws a rock at it.
I am going to have Mika to sort of roll her eyes and expend 8 MP to
So
cast
I'm just
arrow.
going to jiggle it with my fucking staff.
Well,
Obviously,
Mika's casting arrow, so Mika just kind of rolls her eyes, turns back to the webs, puts out her hands, and this big gust of wind sort of rushes out over the plane in front of her for like a medium range or more in a big cone, and you see like the blades, several blades of grass go flying up and all that, and a few seconds pass, and Fane looks down at you all and says, "All right, interesting method." He peers through her scope.
that's
Yeah, I
a
think
little,
that
that
would
was a
do
little
it.
excessive, Mika, but like,
Nah, that will do it.
All right. I mean, she's got plenty of MP. She could afford to do that. Anyways,
yeah.
a couple
does.
seconds later, Fane sort of immediately sort of tenses up like, "Oh, all right, we've got incoming. They're coming, all right.
Where? Where?
From the tree line, up north. Stay sharp. Seeing a lot of them.
Okay. Usual
Ooh.
tactic. Astro on knee this time, though, and cover on me.
Astro.
I'm getting a tree vantage point over to the right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and position yourselves where you want to be strategically, and once you're all in position, the spiders will come out the edge, and combat will begin.
I'm just gonna be right in the middle for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
Come at
Rocket
me,
and
eight-legged
Mika, where would
bitches.
you be going?
8-legged freaks. Good movie.
Bitches. But again, I'm getting some really big flashbacks from The Hobbit. Only these don't speak, as far as we know.
Pool of a took.
Fool of a took. I wouldn't drop a
I
no
just-
Eve, sir.
Although you know what, Nee, you made a
I even
you
remember
missed an
the-
opportunity. You could have named your dagger Sting.
So, where's Mika and Rocket gonna go?
Mika, I'm going to park Mika over here with me as well.
That makes sense because I got cover on her and Astra on knee, just in case.
So, yep, so
I
more.
think she's more concerned that her girlfriend is having a complete episode.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, cover on Mika.
Yeah, I'm talking about Mika's motivations for why she's standing there,
Yeah.
not because you covered her.
Correct.
Mm.
What again?
There
And
we go.
Rocket, where are you
And
going to park
Rocket.
yourself?
I can't see the avatars are in the way.
Oh,
They-
what?
They are? Can you not scroll around a bit and zoom in and around?
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
blocks
it's-
mine.
Oh.
I mean, you're currently you're at
Yeah.
the bottom, but anyway.
Okay,
Yeah, so
there we go.
you park yourself
Oh,
wherever
well.
you like.
All right.
Right there. All right. All
We
right.
got a plan.
All right. So, and after a moment passes, Vane tenses up in a tree. First groups are coming out. I'm seeing more though.
No matter how many there are, we must stand our ground.
All right, Gandalf.
All right, and the first 3 groups of spiders come out and start skittering forward. You can hear their feet sort of pummeling against the ground as they're charging
God,
over.
that noise.
Yep.
Death to the scattery bastards.
All right, and I'll park them right there. And okay, party's turn. I'll have Fane open up with a sniper shot because she can do that. All right,
All
so-
range, fire.
And let's see here. Specifically, I'm actually going to have her, let me see here. You know what? She actually doesn't know their elemental weaknesses, so I'm just going to have her crack a guess. You're going to watch as Fane reaches into an ammo pouch at her side and withdraws a red glowing bullet. Like it has a red ring around the base. She slides it into the chamber, and she fires off the shot. You see there's a noticeably larger amount of fire from the shot.
Fire!
Let's see here. So that is a 2d4 for accuracy. That hits.
Great
Okay.
shot.
I'd say these things avoidance is 12, isn't it?
Yeah. And so she's doing 32 fire damage. 40, and I need to check their elemental reactions.
Well, they're spiders. Usually they don't
Definitely
like
make
fire.
the fire.
Well, I mean, we don't know
Animals-
that yet until he tells us.
All right, so the bullet goes flying, and you see a sizable explosion in the first group of spiders, and that is, it would be 60 damage, but due to the fact they're a group, and that was a single target shot, it gets halved to 30.
So they are weak to fire.
They take 50% extra damage from fire, yes.
There you go.
If you want to know their shit,
Yeah.
Rocket does have scan.
I'm about to say Rocket can scan them and we can know all their shit.
Okay.
All right, so Rocket's taking his.
Uh-oh. You're going robot.
There's a robot again.
Ow! That's like
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
He's got
jeez.
slow motion.
Jesus.
Oh no. Ow! My ears. They've been violated again.
Danger Will Robinson.
Yep.
Anyways, so Rocket, you use scan. So,
Yep.
and so as such, you are able to learn that these creatures, they typically speaking have a maximum HP of. Give me a second here. Second here. Okay, so you know that these creatures generally have 185 hit points for a full group. There's 6 of them in a group. Each one also comes with a force and finesse of 3. They don't come with MP. Their avoidance is 12, and their accuracy is 2. They take double damage from ice, 50% extra damage from fire and thunder, and half damage from earth and wind. And of course, they drop 1d8 spider eyes. Additionally, they use dex instead of power when calculating their damage.
Ice, you say?
Well, we want to earn some gear. We're about to earn tons of it.
Can you hear me?
Now we can, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've switched over to my phone because my internet box just died entirely.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah.
A shame, but all right. All right, so yeah, you can all see their HP and number bars now, right?
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
What I was trying to say when I disconnected was that I have my barrage ability, which allows me to hit the entire group for full damage, like all enemies, but once per day. So
Quite.
All right.
Nice.
Well, we have that, and just so.
But
in case
just
you
keep
missed-
in mind, there's going to be another wave of these things.
Yeah, so
Just
maybe
in-
hold off.
Yeah, so just in case you didn't hear all their weaknesses and such, they take double from ice, 50%
Yeah.
more from lightning and thunder, and fire, sorry, and half from earth and wind.
Yep.
That's why I didn't cast wind, because I have a feeling. Hang
So yeah,
on, they might
no
like
wind.
that.
That takes my idea of trying to use earth because earth does more group damage.
But look at the
than
bright
fire.
side. We have someone that can use ice.
Yes.
Yep.
But it takes a good amount of her MP to do it.
And she's not in
Which is a
range,
problem.
too.
Quite.
Yeah.
So-
So I say we save the bigger attacks for Big Mama when she decides to come out. Let's see what the fuck's going on.
All right,
Big
so
number.
the thing is, my barrage attack is useless against a single target. I need to use it against a group.
Well, these whole things, one of these things count as a group. So
Yeah.
yeah, it would be nice.
I mean, the ability hits like all enemies like in the area once per day
All right.
for full damage.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll just let that happen normally then. All right. Thanatos, what you doing?
Well, since I'm pretty sure I'm in range of magic.
Mm-hmm.
That I am.
Yep. You're within
Yep.
2 medium ranges.
Since there's going to be a lot of these things, I better save my MP. So I've just used a regular fire group spell.
All right.
And that will unfortunately null a lot of the damage, but these things take double, both from group and from fire, so it should do a decent amount. Say 2d6 plus 12. Oh, shit.
Looks of it. Bang, Rocket, and Thanatos are the first line of defense, and we're the last line of defense.
So it's 21 plus 10 from the fire damage. It says 31 and double that for the group attack and hitting that one.
All right. So 62 damage. Okay.
62 damage, and that's 5 MP from me.
All right. So, Thanatos, you kind of lift up the scythe. A fireball gathers on the tip, and with a quick woof swing, you send out a fireball. It goes flying forward and punts into the spider cluster. There's a small explosion, and 2 of them sort of go flying off. Burned up husks.
That's funny.
All right. So, Rocket, you used your action to scan them. Alistair, what are you doing? Are you just staying put?
I can't
think
really
it'd be-
do much of them.
I'd say I would stay put.
Yeah.
They're a bit far away at the moment. Mika is definitely
So,
going to hold
there's
her
one here.
action.
So there are 2 groups left, right?
The group that got hit is at about half HP. There's 3 presently, although once it turns to the enemy's team, the others that Fane mentioned will start coming out.
Alright, so 1 medium range, 2. 3 medium range has a long range, so I'm gonna have to wait for a minute to get closer.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Also, are you gonna jump? Is there a way you could jump back in here? Because you will need your wall.
Well, I'll see how my internet holds up, otherwise our DM will need to roll for me.
all right.
I see.
All right. Well, to the enemies then.
Try
All
and-
Yes.
right. So they are going to come in as a group. These 3. Scuttle, 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 scuttle.
Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle.
We are spiders, and we are many.
Their many feet sort of pummeling against the ground, kicking up a bit of dirt. A bunch of little squeaking and snarling, snapping, hissy sounds coming from them. And then you hear Fane calling out, "Here come more of them!" And another set of 3 groups come from the forest up ahead. That will be the last of them, so you'll have 6 groups you're having to deal with in total.
Oh,
Aggressive little
dear.
fuckers.
Yep, and let's see here. I will move all of them right there.
Yep, they're surrounding us.
Yep. Oh dear.
Can one of you share your screen so I can see what's going on?
Okay, I could do that. Give me a mo, and you should be seeing it.
Thank you.
All right.
You're
nice.
welcome.
Okay. So, now then. Okay, so that is the situation. Back to the party's turn. Fane, again, going in with a sniper shot. Is this time, after Rocket sort of belts out what she knows from her scan, she's going to pull out a different bullet from her pack. This one glowing blue. Loads it into a
She's
gun.
got ice ammo.
She's got.
Yes.
She just got the elemental shot ability, so she's going to use that.
Nice.
Now you see, Nee, this is where I said that those elemental arrows would have come in handy.
She reminds me of a
Yes,
certain
but I took
character,
power
Hawkeye.
instead, which I don't use to some
She's the Hawkeye of our group.
Hawkeye. What, Fane or Nee?
Fane,
All right.
because of all the different shots.
All right, so really that's just straight damage, so just 39.
Ouch.
39 damage with that shot. Because the double and cut in half sort of cancels out. So she
Yeah.
So
she fires
can
off.
I use the barrage then after this?
Yes.
Well, let's hear. You are within range to at least hit a fair few of them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Barrage
my-
to
Yeah,
crap out of them,
you
me.
can pretty much hit all of them,
Hit
yeah.
'em all.
So
Hit them all.
My accuracy is 5.
All right.
The time has come. Open fire.
That is an 11.
Oh, and that's a good 5.
Ooh.
Oh no, it misses.
Not enough.
That
What was it?
misses.
You rolled an 11, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
One.
And their avoidance is 12.
Yep.
Fuck.
So, Nia, as you see them coming in from all sides, so many legs, you gotta, you sort of, in rapid succession, start firing off shots. But in your sort of mildly panicking haze, as you see so many of them, you kind of just miss all your shots.
Well, that's a complete waste of the once a day ability.
Oh shit, she missed every shot.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here. Mika is close enough to at least hit 3 of them, or
Happens when these things have ridiculously high avoidance.
ish.
Well,
Okay,
I
so
remember that.
she can hit 4 of these things. So I'm going to have Mika use Blizzara.
That would help.
That's 20 MP sheared away.
So the only thing that doesn't harm them is wind
Well, wind and earth.
and earth, of course.
And they take half damage from that. So your mind times 3, because she took a thing that lets her use her mind instead of her power for damage.
You know, I'm
So
a little
I
I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't pick up ice because it would be very helpful right now.
43 damage total to the ones in range for her. Just to be sure, the ones that are in range are that one, that one, that one, and that one. So, 43 damage to this one. 3,
Nice.
3.
I can finish that one off with Dia.
And another minus 4. Alright, so.
I'm just gonna hold my ground.
There is one thing I could do to help even the odds.
Oh. What?
But have I done my deal yet this round?
I don't think so, no.
Nope, you haven't done a move yet.
Goody.
But I know what I'm gonna do. Shoot Dia at the weaker one. After you
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and
happens.
shoot D at the weaker one? I'll go last.
Mhm.
I think. Oh yeah, Rocket hasn't gone either.
Dude.
Yeah. Plus, you didn't explain yet, did you? What happens?
I'm going to go last and keep it a surprise
No,
for
I
you
was
guys.
on about
Oh,
the DM.
Right. Well, Mika, her Blizzara spell, she sort of lifts up her book, flips it open, puts her hand in it for a second, closes her eyes, bit of wind rushes around her, and you see underneath all of the various spider clusters the sort of gathering of ice particles beneath them, and then a bunch of spikes of ice come jutting up out of the ground, stabbing through a bunch of the spiders, and there's a bunch of dead spiders now, but the horde itself is still
Nice.
coming.
Still coming strong, and I open fire on this last little shit, killing him.
Alright, that one just explodes.
Instant kill.
So, yep, you fire off that pearl of light, it goes zooming by, and it just pops. Like a water balloon, with green water. Just...
Alright.
Good night,
Rocket.
egg-legged freak.
Lumi, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
What is Rocket doing?
She's tearing into some spiders.
Alright,
Oh.
pick a group. Do it.
Yeah, right.
You're in range of these two
This
here.
one's closest.
Indeed.
Squashy, squashy.
I could just see Rocket taking her mechanical leg and squishing one.
Squash, 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 crunch.
Or doing the bird thing.
Well,
Bird thing.
Yeah, what do you think birds do to bugs?
Oh, well, these are a little
Oh.
bigger. I don't think you can just peck at these and eat them. I can see me being completely horrified of Rocket just eating one of these.
It's behold nature at work.
Left or right, Rocket? Pick a one.
Accuracy.
Oh,
The one's closest to her.
So
They're-
yeah, I
they're-
think she meant
they're
this one.
They're kind of the same distance. No, that one's closer.
That
the one
one's
that
closer.
the
Oh,
group that's
closest.
already hurt.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
All right, roll accuracy.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah, 19. That'll hit.
There's no way they're gonna.
Rocket
Escape from
does
that
not
rocket.
miss.
Okay.
And now damage.
2d6 plus 30.
Rocket cannot fail, for she is the best engineered bird in the world.
Unfortunately, Rocket's damage is going to get cut in half because she doesn't have a group attack.
Yeah, but it's still pretty good damage.
So 38, no, 2019 damage.
19.
Should be enough.
All right, so. Ow.
Ooh, what is that?
That's coming from Tom.
Ow, Tom.
It's phone sounds.
Oh, let me take it off, sorry.
I have no idea what that is. I'm literally just holding it still.
Well, anyways, so
Stop.
Rocket, you see these things scuttling in, and you're like, okay, you sort of ruffle your feathers a bit, your red eye glows, and you charge in, and you rush in, and one of the spiders sort of looks up, and you come down with your beak and pierce the top of its head before coming back with a bit of a spray of green, and it kind of just crumples. There's still
Night.
plenty of them in that group, though. All right,
Quack.
let's see here.
Now
Mika,
it's-
yep.
If you eat one of these, does it restore your health?
No.
No, that's not how it works.
Num 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 num
Num
num.
num num num.
All right.
All right.
It's my turn now, and
Yep.
it's time for me to enact my brilliant plan. It's time for everybody. It's time to bring back an old friend.
Oh. Here we
Oh.
come.
It's the- you-
Activating
kindness to them. All right.
activating Dark Side and expending 1 point of destiny. I shall therefore summon Caius.
Sweet. All right.
Caius the Doombringer, which is fucking huge. And there
Okay,
we go.
but I still get to use my attack, right?
I mean, what type of? I mean, Dark Side is typically an instant action, right?
Yeah.
Then yes, you can still technically do whatever you like.
So I'm just gonna do a regular scythe attack.
Give me just a second. I'm currently calculating his numbers.
I mean, they should be the same as mine.
Yes, just for the sake of my own use, I'm just calculating his HP as 1/4 of yours.
Oh yeah, because he can only take a quarter of my HP as damage before he goes poof.
All right,
I
there we
see.
go. All right, so Thanatos, you sort of come up and you sort of crouch a bit. Shadowy energy starts radiating off of you as you activate Dark Side, and then your cloak unclasps from your shoulder, flies off to your right, and wraps around a new sort of pillory dome of shadow that bursts up out of the ground, wraps around its shoulders, and it fades. And there's Caius, greatsword in hand. Was not expecting my first summoning to be against such trivial creatures, but so be it.
Well, there's a lot of them, so quit your complaining and let's start killing.
Are you giving him a command, or are you letting him act independently?
Let's go ahead and both do just a sword attack. So that's okay. So that's time. That's adding 3 to my regular damage step. So crap. I need to hold on. I need a calculator.
The numbers are getting high in this game.
It is. So that's 2d6 plus 70.
Jesus.
And that's
on the one
that's
Rocket's
gonna be-
dealing with?
Yeah, on the one that Rocket's dealing, so I guess I'll move up there. So, and it's going to be from Caius as well. So this is basically doing 2 attacks.
All right.
So that's 78.
I mean, did you roll accuracy first? And you have to roll the hit,
Oh,
right?
I forgot I had to do that. Oh wait, shit! These things have stupidly high. Yeah. I may have messed up a little bit, but hopefully this works. Come on, dice. Yes.
All right. Now let's have Caius roll. Not quite.
Damn.
But okay, you still do damage though.
But it's cut in half, so that's 39.
39. Okay.
And that's what you get for insulting the dice.
All right. So here's what happens. For the sake of thematics, As you do that, you both sort of lean back, sort of rear back with your blade. Shadow energy gathers along both of you, and then you both go shooting forward in an X sort of shape. And it come out the other side. One of the spiders just pops into two halves and scatters all over the place. And Thanatos Caius turns back. All right, so that was the party. Back to the enemy. This spider here is going to come up on Caius, whereas this one is going to attack Rocket. So let's start with the one attacking Caius first.
You see, guys, he is useful.
It is going to attempt to bind him in webs, so it needs to make a force check. Caius' stats mirror yours, so Thanatos, what is your force? Go ahead and roll that.
5. Okay, so, yep. It's 2, 6. Yes. 5.
Sweet.
Nope.
All right, so the thing comes up, webs sort of starting to come out of its abdomen, and Caius turns to face it, holds out a hand, and there's like a little pulse of darkness, and it skids back a couple inches. No.
No.
Let's hear it. The one that's attacking Rocket, it's going to attempt to use poisonous bite on her. Rocket, your avoidance.
Wait, don't I have immunity to poison now?
Yeah, Rocket's immune to poison.
Oh, well, it's still going to try and bite her at least.
Oh, it's still going to try to do damage.
What's your avoidance?
Okay, my avoidance is 9.
So that does hit. Yeah, for heads up for anyone who noticed, apparently we've been calculating Rocket's avoidance wrong for the last long-ass time. Like, a lot of her stats were being calculated wrong somehow, so she got a bit of a nerf as we refixed her calculations, unfortunately.
It's dumb. We should find her an accessory that increases her avoidance.
Anyway, so it does hit. So what is your...
Roger that, Sid.
So what is your armor?
Okay, armor 20.
Alrighty. That's 29 damage to Rocket. The spider comes in, rears up on her, it's like, it sort of puts 4 of its front legs on her and like tries to start biting at her face and shoulders, and it hurts and it gets a few nicks, and you can tell it's trying to poison you, but you're eventually like, fuck off, and shove it back, and it scuttles back a bit.
Oh, but little shits they are, huh?
Yep. Let's see here. These 3 groups are going to come up there, but they're not going to get quite into actual melee range, but they're approaching, and they're sort of spreading out a little bit as they're coming in.
Mika, we might need to get a distance from them.
Back to the party, starting with Fane's sniper shot. As usual, she pulls out another ice bullet and is going to shoot at the one in front of Rocket. That's her thing. Well, actually, hold on. She has grenades.
Grenades work?
Yep.
Do they have ice grenades?
She does not have ice grenades, but she can hit all 3 groups. So what Fane's going to do is she's going to pop down from her tree with a big leap and land right there, and then chuck that grenade. So that will be...
Oh, in the response of a grenade, can we just move out the way? We don't want to get hit by it.
She's not throwing it into your midst.
Unless she's throwing it at this group, not over here where the rest of us are.
All right,
I was on about us because,
Right. No, you're fine. So she pulls the pin and chucks it. It goes flying and it lands back here, but then it bounces back a little too far. And when it goes off, it just showers these spiders with a bit of debris and doesn't actually hurt them. She's like, fuck.
Damn it.
Yeah, see, Fane just accidentally wasted her turn.
Pull back.
Damn. Well.
Alright.
Well. Alright.
I can move back one more bit.
Alright.
All right.
I'm going to have Mika cast Blizzara again. Because she has the MP to spare for that.
Oh, you're
Right.
back.
Let's see. So she can get that one, that one, that one, and that one. Ooh, let's
Then
see
I can
here.
turn this off, I guess.
Well, actually, she's instead of hitting all of them, she's going to focus the group spell on just one group.
Why did you get rid of the screen?
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, I saw your name up. I thought...
Yeah, she's in roll 20, but she's not in the. But she's not on disc. Yeah, whatever. She still needs it
sorry.
apparently. Anyway, so yeah. So she's just going to target that one with the max HP. So let's see. So that is still just going to be standard. Blizzara, mind times 3. Her mind is 12. Six. 40. Double that to 80. Because group. And also, double that because weakness.
So that's 160.
This group right here, yep. No, I said minus 160. So minus 160. All right.
Just did the measurement.
So Mika sees that one sort of heading towards the specifically for Nee. Like that group has their eyes on Nee. And she's like, oh no, you don't. Someone's up a big old sphere of ice overhead and throws it like a fucking spirit bomb, and it lands in their midst with an almighty crash. And you see a bunch of crushed spider limbs go flying, and there's only one left that kind of skitters out of the way.
Only one out of the group.
In that specific group right there. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to try and make a shot at that one.
I was gonna. Alright. I could kill it.
Oh.
Nee, make your attack roll.
Might as well make a shot. Well, you're going to have to do it for me again. Because
right.
Yeah.
Your accuracy?
And also...
+5.
What I was going to recommend, since you're the DM in control of these two now, maybe move these two characters back near I am.
Well, Fane's already moved.
I'm still telling him where to put me. I'm still in control of me.
Me, not Fane. I know Fane's moved. She's fine.
All right, so that's 12 to hit. So yep, you hit. Roll damage. Or what is your damage in this case?
My damage. I still have my character sheet up. My damage is it's just normal. So it'll be the 13 times 3 plus 2d6.
So 2d6 plus 39. 42. 42.
No, he did.
45 to that one. All right. So as you see that last one coming up towards you, you point your crossbow like, fuck you, no, and you shoot it.
And it's dead.
Yep, that one's dead. All right, let's see here. Mika already did her thing. Alistair fucked off, I believe. That was what he did.
But I can also do Dia.
Right, okay, fair enough. So, okay, use Dia. Damage will be halved because the rest of them still have multiples in their groups.
Yeah.
Also, remember to take MP from you, because it does take MP.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I mean, I've gotten used to Hades doing it for himself, so there'll be a 14 from you for both casts of Dia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was 15 times 3, not 13 times 3, but well. Still killed it.
And would you like to move those? I would advise out of them. They can still move, I would have thought.
The spiders? They can move.
No, I mean,
Nee. He's talking about Nee.
Oh.
Miko and Nee, they could move.
I'm staying in the tree for the time being.
Maximum extermination!
All right, so 30.
Exterminate.
Exterminate! Yep, so Pearl Light goes shooting forward, hits one of the spiders. Doesn't pop it like you're getting used to, but it does hurt it. All right. All right, let's hear. Rocket, what are you doing?
I'm still trying to eat.
You're still trying to eat?
Still trying to eat.
Okay, roll accuracy.
just watching her eat these things. He's horrified.
Well, as long as it's dead, it serves Nee's purposes.
That hits, roll damage.
If you ask Vanatos politely, he might give you a cooked one, which would be nicer. With a sprinkle of sage.
36.
Divided by 2, that's 18.
All right. 18. All right, so Rocket, you look down at this one as it's sort of like, at this group of 3 that's still at your talons, and you're like, tasty. And you lean down and you grab one in your beak, even though like the whole thing's like as big as your head. You lift up as like squirming in your mouth, like, and you shake your head back and forth a few times, and then, and it just crumples in your mouth. And your herbivore mouth is flooded with the taste of spider blood and web and poison.
Jesus.
Oh my!
You are an herbivore, but you're eating these spiders. Also,
Well,
you take 3 damage because they're poison in their blood.
Jesus. Okay, no more eating.
All right.
She just went
I can't have
primal on
that
it.
at least once. She's a bird after all.
I mean, technically, birds can count as omnivores. They eat bugs.
Yeah, but Rocket isn't. But chocobos are strict herbivores.
I'm sure they eat bugs.
Well, not for
Fair enough.
sustenance. It's just to get rid of nuisances. Anyway, so Thanatos, you and Caius are up. What you doing? You act simultaneously.
Well, since Caius doesn't take away from my own MP, let's have him do a group Fira spell.
All right. Is he targeting everything in range or doubling up the damage on one in particular?
Doubling up the damage on this one right there.
Alrighty. How much MP
So
does Fira
that's-
cost?
20.
Alrighty.
Are you sure you're going to do it all up? All right.
All right. Roll that damage.
Alright, so
Man, Rocket, you
2d6.
just went primal on him.
Let's see, 2d6 plus 3 times my power, and then this is 36. Oh, actually, hold on. That's not right.
Okay.
Actually, no, that is right. Sorry, my bad.
Make up your fucking mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fira does more than my regular fire spell, and I'm still trying to get used to it. A group Fira spell does the same amount of damage as a single fire spell, so it's
All right,
confusing.
So that's 128 damage in total.
Onto these motherfucker.
Yep.
And now, as for me, regular group fire spell
What winds up sort of happening is Caius sort of hold his greatsword out to the side. It starts bursting with flames that completely surround him in this big flaming wreath, and he shoots past, leaving like this trail in his wake as he passes through the group, and like 4 of the spiders just are reduced to ash in his wake, scattering around him. He stands on the other side, turns and swings his sword, and the smoke clears, and he's just like, a simple task. All right.
Suffer the ash.
and now a regular group fire spell on the one next to me.
All right, so same damage output?
No. Regular fire only does 1 times my power.
Yeah.
But it does group and fire, so.
All right.
And takes less MP. So 40.
All right, so that's 50 damage to that group.
All right.
Right, so you watch Caius sort of doing this thing, like, show off, and then you sort of do the same thing. You summon up fire around yourself, but it's not as bright as an intense, and then you sort of chunk through the 3 spiders there, and 2 of them burn ash in your wake, and you turn around. There's one left with some burn marks, and Caius just sort of gives you a deadpan look. Don't copy me, do your own thing.
You are me!
Yes, I am you.
All right, I believe that's everyone.
I believe so.
All right, back to the enemy. So, this spider here is going to... Give it a sec.
2.
All right, he is staying. And he is going...
what?
He is staying. I was going to see if it was going to run away, and it is going to attack you, Thanatos.
Yay!
All right, so
I
what
just wanna climb back
is
to
your
mommy.
avoidance?
Avoidance. 8 is 6.
He just hits
Damn.
you. All right, what's
Now, is
your...
this a regular bite or is this poison?
This is his status bite.
So I get to choose between poison and confusion?
I mean, to be fair, I was just being nice to Nee for that one. In this case, he's using poisonous bite, not disorienting bite.
Fair enough.
All right, so what's your armor again? 20?
20.
Come on. Aw.
So that's 26 damage you take, and you need to make an opposed finesse check. Or force check.
Finesse?
Force.
Oh, I say force. Pretty sure my force is 5.
You need to beat a 12.
Hmm.
Well, as soon as the dice want to roll.
Oh, you did it.
Yep.
All right, you got it. So it comes up and like manages to get a bite onto your forearm before you shove it back. It burns, but you're like, ugh! And you force yourself to not acknowledge it, and you're okay. Let's see here. These 2 spiders over here are going to attempt a similar thing on Caius.
They know not what they do.
Let's see here. So that is a 9 to hit. Does that hit them?
Yeah, that,
okay.
Yes, that most definitely hits him.
He mirrors your stats. Okay. 9 minus 20. All right, so 26 HP from Caius.
All right.
And they are going to make an opposed force check against him.
And I suppose, and I need to as well.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, he's
Nope.
good. He's good.
We do not do poison today.
Yep. So it comes. So they sort of crawl all over him for a second, leaving little bites on his body before he just like sort of lets out a small pulse of dark energy, and they go flying off. You do notice he's looking a little wispy though.
Well, he can only take a quarter of my health.
Yeah.
as
So
damage,
he's already at like half HP for him. So. All right. So let's see here. This spider group is going to advance on Mika.
God damn it. Why didn't she move?
Because she wants to protect her lady. And this other one is going after Alistair.
Whoa. God,
That is sad.
So it's gonna use its full turn to just come scuttling right up to you. 4 spiders charging you. They can't attack you, but the ones that charge it up to Mika can attack her for sure. And that's what they're gonna do. They are going to make a disorienting bite against her. So they're gonna attempt to confuse her. So let's see here.
I got a funny idea.
Her avoidance is 6, so yep, they hit. Here. Armor is 50.
Which matters not because I'm taking the hit.
Oh yeah, so okay, this is kind of odd. Well, actually, no, you can't get to her with this current situation because you've got a spider on you right now blocking your path. Unfortunately,
Oh, really?
yeah, your way is blocked. You can't get to her in time with that.
Quite.
Oh, that's...
All right, so yeah, so she takes the 28 damage.
Can't even attempt athletics.
And does she have to make an opposing force check?
She does have to make a force check, yes. So I'll roll for the spider
Well,
first.
shit.
11. Come on, Mika. Come on, Mika.
We believe in you, Mika. Do it, please. No.
Oh no!
Well, shit.
Okay. All right. Mika is confused for 4 rounds.
Oh, confused. Okay.
Yep. So it comes up and she's like, goes to pull out her sword, but it's a bit too slow. The spiders start, biting at her legs and crawling up her sides and at her hips. So she finally shakes them off and kind of staggers off to the side to slump against the base of the tree, breathing heavily and sort of looking really dazed and not sure what's going on.
Okay, scratch the funniness. It's time to get serious.
Quiet.
All right, so Fane, I'm going to have Fane park her ass over here and fire off another ice shot at this last one that Hades is dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the plan? Do you want to wake her up, or should I?
Well, let's deal with the spiders.
Well, actually, she's just
first.
going to use a regular shot in this case because higher accuracy.
Yeah, that and the thing's pretty much almost dead anyway.
Yeah. Wants to guarantee putting it down.
Yep.
The 16, that definitely hits.
It's almost 5 already.
Indeed. I had a feeling this particular side quest would take up to 2 sessions. So yeah, that one, yeah, that's dead. She fires off a shot and it just pops. That it pops. There we go. Okay. So it pops. All right.
It did.
All right.
Me
Let's
is
see.
shooting the one that.
Shooting at the ones that went after your girl. All right, go ahead and roll me an accuracy. Or what's your accuracy?
It's 5.
5.
5. Okay. That'll
I
hit.
guess I might.
That'll hit. And damage.
15 times 3 plus 2d6. I got the right numbers this time.
6.
6.
Plus 2d6.
49. Divided by 2 because.
24.
All right, 24. All right. All right. So you fire off a shot at the ones that were getting all up on Mika, and one of them, slumps dead to the ground from your shot. Let's see here. Alistair, what are you doing?
I was
Finish the
thinking
other
that
one.
maybe Oh, he wants me to finish that one off.
Well, he can't finish any of them off.
I can't. It will only do half damage. So I was going to trying to wake Miko up if I can, snap her out of it.
How are you going to go about it?
Well, rush over and do like back like I did to the.
So yeah, just with your fist. Just
What? Before you
kinda
do that,
curse.
what's Mika's armor?
Mika's armor is
Yeah.
15.
Ah.
Her armor and magic armor are identical because medium.
Probably best then the have a confirmed hit would be Dia. A light Dia, of course.
Or you could just punch her. It's not the damage, it's just hitting.
Okay.
So
what would be her avoidance then if I
her avoidance is 6.
Okay, I have to beat 6. Come on, you bitch. Do it, nice. And roll. Yeah!
You got her.
12.
All right.
Cover.
All right.
Sorry, Mika.
All right. So go ahead and just roll your power and add 2d6.
Okay. Rolling power, 2d6.
I love how he's attacking Mika now, who's got the most damaging spell against these things.
Yeah, so snapping her out is a must. And then it comes down
And yet
to
we
a
only have
roll
25%
for her.
of this actually working.
Yeah, because it all comes down to the final roll.
What? No.
Power and 2 dice. Oh, it actually did 1.
Yep.
Which
you
is
do
1 point of damage.
Yep. You do a point of damage to Mika as you come up
So,
and you're like, "Hey, snap out of it!" And you slap her in the back of the head. Roll a d4, Alistair.
okay.
On a
D4.
1, she snaps out of it.
Please,
Roll a 1, Alistair.
please. Yes!
Nicely done. Fuck yeah. All right. Okay. So you come up and you give her a smack on the back of the head. Psh, hey, keep with us. And I was like, sorry. And she is going to turn to the group that attacked her and is like, and she is going to expunge another 20 MP to Blizzara the motherfuckers.
No need for apologies. It is I that owes you. Sorry.
All right. So that is 12 5 plus 6 times 2.
I did a 50 good thing.
So 78 damage in total.
Ouch. The ice
right.
cubes.
Yep. So she sort of turns to face them, pushes out her hand, and a big wave of ice just reaches out of her hand. A bunch of spikes spear up, stabbing a couple of the spiders, leaving just one left as it goes rushing by. All right. Let's see here. Rocket. What you doing?
Yes. Killing that remaining spider over there.
By Caius. All right. So running up. Go ahead and roll me an accuracy check.
Did Fane fire?
Yeah, she did. She killed the one that was in front of Thanatos.
Thought so.
14. Yep, that hits. Damage.
Damn, so we got 5 spiders to deal with still.
Yep. That's 20 points of damage.
Edge. Purposes.
Nice.
That brings it down to just 1 in that group. as you come up behind it, as they're trying to like fight Caius, you sort of lean down, peck into one of them, lean back up, thrash your head around a few times, and it just dismembers around your beak, and it just kind of scatters to the wind.
Very.
I just imagine one
nice.
little squee before it dies.
All right, and Thanatos / Caius, you're last up.
I see. Caius, go help the others.
All right. So you're just giving the instruction to go help. You're not giving him anything more concrete.
Well, I mean, I wanted.
Well,
Well, I
take out
can't
as
move
many-
him, so
I mean,
want-
if he
move him
he
a
has group
medium
spell,
range. Like, yeah, right there.
yeah. If he has a
And
group
then
spell,
have
he can
him
take out
do-
this one and a few on this one.
I mean, there's only one in that one, so you guys can take care of it. I was gonna have him do a group Fira on this one down here.
You now have the ability to control Caius, by the way.
I gotta go upstairs. Hold on.
Okay.
So what?
I've now given you
Maybe.
the ability to move Caius around, by the way.
Thank you. Now, group
So.
Fira. That to D6. What the hell? 44 points of damage to these motherfuckers down here. And
Nice.
that's double from the group and times and plus 50. That's 22.
132 damage in total.
Yay! Does that kill all of them?
All but one of them.
All but one. Oh, you guys can deal with that later.
Yep.
You
So
guys
he
can do
so he
that.
summons up another fireball and chucks it. There's a big explosion. Bunch of spider limbs go flying all over the place.
And as for myself, I shall go over here and swipe at these with me mighty scythe.
All right.
Oh,
14, that'll hit. Damage.
Finish him off, and then come and help us.
Finish him.
39.
All right. All right. So you run up to that one, and with a quick downward swing of your scythe, you puncture into its back, you lift it up into the air, and you do a quick spin, and you just dismember it. It goes flying off in two halves, painting the ground around you green with blood.
Oh shit! I suddenly reconnected.
Yeah. I know. I did say your name's here, so I guess you might have reconnected.
All right. I believe that's
But-
everyone.
I hope the little shits
That
just went back
is-
to mommy.
Everyone.
But someone tells me they're not.
All right. So these remaining two are going to start running.
Oh. Flee, little shits, flee.
Do not let them escape.
Oh, don't you worry. I got my sights on one already.
Yep. So they figure out that they're fucked if they stay, and they are just booking it.
Knee and
Oh.
Fane. Destroy
Ah.
them.
I can destroy him as well, you know.
Oh,
Where do you
that'll
think
take-
you're
how
going?
far,
That'll take magic.
ooh.
Yep.
I could try.
Bye-bye.
Or just fuck what I say. Go for it.
All right.
That one.
So all right, that one's dead. You fire off a pearl of light, and it pops.
Don't forget to
Ah.
take 7 of his.
I already did that. We're on
Very
it.
good.
Boom, goom, goes to
And
spider.
who wants the last one? Knee or Fane?
Knee,
Uh,
what appropriate offer?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Should I use? Where is it?
A single shot would kill him.
I must say we're not. wanting
Yeah,
to-
I'm going to, but I'm also just going to use disabling shot since I can use it once per fight anyway. Where if I get,
save it.
well, I use it once per fight. It's the last guy of the fight, so I might as well just use it. Headshot 4, 5, and 6 all crit rolls. So if you can roll for me, Brian.
All right. 2d6 plus 5, right?
Yep.
Yes.
What
As
are the
long
two
as you can
numbers?
use that ability again, fair enough.
In next fight, yes, it's once per fight, unlike
All
barrage
right,
is once
so
per day.
14 total.
All right, what are the two numbers that popped up in the dice?
5 and 4.
Oh, that's a crit hit then. That's critical
All right.
because of the
Wow.
disabling shot. So yeah,
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's dead.
it's
I mean,
just with extreme
about it, the
prejudice,
mother could come
for
out.
obvious reasons.
Fair enough.
All right. So
Also, the
that
mother
was-
isn't going to come out because the session's about to end. I think.
That's 15 times 3
Yeah.
plus 2d6 times 2, right?
Quite.
Yeah, like my base is 50.
63.
3 is my base.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna
You're going robot again. Back to the phone.
So that.
Ease up.
All right. All right. Well, yep. You back to the phone?
Hold on. Am I still
Oh, you're
robot?
back. Nope, you're good again.
You're good for the moment.
Yeah.
So you were saying.
Yeah, 63 damage. That'll do it. How do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a headshot.
I was like,
Headshot.
where do you think you're going, you creepy motherfucker? I'm just gonna nail it straight through the brain.
All right. So you fire off the shot, and the rest of you, like, you turn and you see this one running away. You see one of them get popped by one of Alistair's dispels. The second one is running. It's running. You're all prepping to catch up, and then suddenly just a... And then there's like a flicker of light catching the moonlight, and then there's like a small little squirt of green. The spider goes completely rigid and then just falls flat to the ground. Just doesn't pop, it just falls.
The power
I'll
of
take
DM
it.
served me well this day.
Well, that went well.
It did.
Nice job, guys.
All right, now I need to
Thanks.
roll your loot.
You see, guys, he is useful.
He's still a jerk.
Says the
And
guy
so-
who can't nor says the guy who couldn't find rope in the first session.
All right, so that's 30.
Oh.
So you've managed to.
That's hurtful.
So 30 new eyes.
Eyes.
So you're up to 50 eyes.
I wonder how much gil you can actually get for all of these.
Well,
Quite a
at any
bit.
rate. So Caius sort of stands there for a minute, sort of dusts himself off, turns back to you.
Okay, 50 eyes, but nothing else.
Indeed. He turns back to you, Thanatos, for a second and nods. All right. See what comes next. And then he disperses and the cloak comes flying back and clasps over your shoulder, and I am going to go ahead and move him to the GM layer.
What the fuck?
That's just a
What
noise.
the heck?
That's just a noise that Tom makes sometimes. Ignore it.
Okay.
I have no idea what that noise is because I'm doing nothing. What was the noise?
It was like a rapid fire. Yeah, like a rapid
That's
high pitched
static
buzzing noise.
I
That's
think
probably
that's just the
That's
connection.
static.
It's
Yeah.
probably just interference.
Blame the lockdown and the fact that BT can't sort its shit out.
Oh,
Indeed.
All right.
I guess
so-
free network is actually good then.
All right, so aftermath of the fight. What are you doing, everyone?
Patching up and also looking around to see if everyone right. Blighters are dead.
Well, that was fun. Wish we could go home now, but I don't think we are, huh?
We're not quite done
Nope.
yet, no. We still gotta deal with the matriarch.
Which
And
is
maybe a
in
few
there.
He'll
and
be
there
in
might
there.
be a few more inside, so be careful.
At least it's not a cattle rustler like we thought it was going to be.
This is worse than a cattle rustle. I could do a cow rustling.
I could
I'll
do
say,
a cow
she'll
rustling.
take a cattle rustler any day over these things. She'll take a
Maybe
behemoth
that.
over these things.
Ooh, what?
Oh.
Oh, what? That level 1?
Yes! Just enough for Mika to be full health again.
All
Heyo!
right, so you lose 7 MP and bring Mika back up to 4.
Yeah, see, I have
I'm
regular
good with the
potions,
rolls
don't
today.
Tom didn't
Yes.
even need that ashtray you gave him, and that's fading at
Nope.
this point because the battle's over.
That's hilarious.
What a shame.
Divided by 4.
I have underestimated it. And I've just wasted it.
Did you say you underestimated it?
Yep.
It's either overestimated or underestimated. There's no such thing as underestimated. That's a contradiction.
It's a contradiction. Actually,
My
So,
tongue
ah,
twisted.
shit.
so then, here is the big question. With the conclusion of that fight, I leave it up to you guys. Do we want to keep going or call it here? I'm fine either way.
Call it here. Call it here.
Yeah,
I would-
I think. it'd
Yeah,
be
I would
best
say
to
call it here.
All right.
Because, one, we're going almost 3 hours, and 2, technical difficulties. I can't even see the Discord anymore because it refuses to go up. So, to exit this voice call, I'm going to have to exit it in the bloody
manager and task
As
manager.
much as I am willing, unfortunately, the last time we carried on, it ended in disaster.
Quite.
All right,
So let's
well,
end it here, please.
well, yeah, all right. Well, all right. Fair enough. All right. So that was an adventure. Now you see what I was talking about, Tom. Why I was so
Screw
excited
you.
for this.
When did
Okay, at the end of this boss fight, I better get a destiny point to stick me back to air.
It's not even a boss fight. It's a notorious enemy.
Basically,
I mean, you can give Nee a point for conquering her fear.
We will see. But for now, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, so much for tuning in to this episode of Final Fantasy Chronicles of Eno. We will see you next time. Till then, people, bye-bye.
Sarah.
Hey, back!
Bye, everyone. I want my ass back.
Spiders suck.
That
That
they
they
do, and I love them.